What's up, everybody? Welcome to Big Joe Recovery. It's Grateful Sundays. Fresh out of work, taking a stroll to Walgreens to get some birthday wrapping paper for the big birthday girl. Natalie's turning 15. Tomorrow's going to be our day together. Little sleepover. And she gets to get spoiled like she always does. No. Now she can get spoiled, now that I'm in recovery. But let's rewind real quick. This is what Grateful Sundays is and Grateful Every Day is. Let's talk about it, right? Because 3.5 years ago, I was at the lowest of my low. Didn't care to live, didn't care who I offended, who I hurt. Just didn't give any crap about nothing. Just rolled with anything. Back on the streets, about to be homeless. Didn't pay my rent for 4 months, 5 months. Letting anybody and everybody come up in my crib. You know, thinking I was Joe Cool when I was Joe Nothing. I was Joe Schmo from Idaho, like they say. It's just not even an average Joe. I couldn't even muster up being average. I was a piece of crap. But I'm not that person no more. I'm an explicit ain't the word. I'm an exceptional human being today. Yeah, not to brag or anything. So I'm not a bragging type. But I put the freaking work in. And I help a lot of people every single day. You know, not only does it help me, but it's because when I was at the lowest of my low, there was nobody there for me. Yeah, there probably was people there for me. I just wasn't looking, you know? It's a big difference between today and then. And it's hard to realize that. And I ran into this kid, Sean, again today as I'm getting an ice cream cake for my daughter at Stop and Shop after I left work. And I said, Sean, hey, what's up, bro? See you again. It's twice in a week. And this is the kid that I seen last week when I was shopping with my girlfriend. And I said, bro, hey, this has got to be a sign. You know, I said, I wish I had these signs when I was in your position. Utilize them. So call me. Hit me up. You know, those signs are hard to see when you're down and out and you're on the streets. But it was nice to see him smile. When he saw me, he smiled. I said, hey, buddy, what's up? You know, that's why I love picking people up, man. Smile. You know, I do the best I can, even when I'm stressed out at work. You know, I got a lot on my plate. I got to run a business. Then I got 10,000 other things going on. You know, it's just like finding that balance. You got to find a balance. And, man, 3.5 years ago, I was a hot mess. Hot mess. So I'm going to try to help people save them through the pain that I went through. They don't need to go through what I went through. I got to go through what they're going through right now. Yeah. When someone's saying, hey, you actually have the conversation where you're at. You want to do something about it? Let's do something about it. Let me help you. We need more people to do that. And I see it. I know my network. I got a great network. And everybody's doing their own thing. And we're all over. We repping CT. Shout out to all my peoples in my recovery network. Yes. You guys are doing the thing. We all doing the thing. One person at a time. Just for today is all we got. You know, stay present, live in the present. That's so crucial. Not jumping too far ahead. Not thinking about the past and dwelling on the negative stuff. Just living in the present and enjoying it. You know, and doing what you can do. You can do a lot when you got people behind you that are willing to help you. Nobody's going to help you if you don't want to help yourself. You got to put that work in. If you're willing to put the work in, people will help you and follow in your footsteps. Walk with you right side by side. So I'm grateful that I could do that today. And I'm grateful I'm going to be able to celebrate my baby girl. She's not little. I was going to say little girl. She ain't little no more. Oh my gosh. They grow so fast. But I'm going to enjoy it while she still loves her daddy so much. 15, 16. It's switches over, just all friends, and it's their time where they try to find their way, and now I'm in a healthy position today to help my daughter in a healthy way, and I could provide for her. And I said it before to y'all, I remember I couldn't buy a bag of damn chips for my daughter 3.5 years ago. A bag of chips. Sad. But I could buy a nip though somehow. See the power of addiction? Buy a nip, half pint, $2.25 for that taco. Nah, ain't got time for that. Repping positivity, repping positivity. Repping and rapping. I ain't gonna stop tapping. Anyways, it's Grateful Sunday, and I'm just grateful to be here to provide. Hey, and I want to share some positive things with y'all. I got some milestones coming up. Check this out. This is for all y'all. This is where the down and out thing started from today on Grateful Sunday. So I remember the 3.5 years ago when losing everything, the police kicked my door in and I was free. That November 10th, Veterans Day, 6 a.m. when they booted that door down. That freedom level. Nothing like it. Like, literally, that's when I knew I wanted to change. And somebody helped. It was God sent the police to help. And changed up here. Changed the mentality. Start there. And then I had to, put the physical, mental, and spiritual all into play as well. But anyways, so being from that rock bottom, about to be homeless again, going back to prison. Here we go. I broke my promise to my little girl. That was the one thing that hurt me the most, was breaking that promise to her. And being able to rebuild that relationship is none other than how strong our bond is right now. And I just want to keep working on it, make it better and better. And she sees the recovery lifestyle, and she loves that part of me. Like, that was the void that was missing for her, because that's a void I missed in my life growing up. That's why I love breaking the cycle. Break the cycle of addiction. Because it's been going on in my family. It went on in my ex-wife's family, so now she can see, she's got to live her own life, but she knows the tactics and what the tools are and the signs, the warning signs. So it's great. I can provide that knowledge for her, providing knowledge and being there. And she's reading books like I read. I never read self-help books in my life until now recently, the last couple of years. It's going to be 2 years I'm out of prison on April 21st. And I'm up for my early termination. I have a court hearing for that. Everything's in my favor. I put the work in for that. I keep continuing to put the work in because I'm investing in myself. So that's why I want to talk about this gratefulness. Monday, tomorrow, not only is it my baby girl's birthday, well, it's not tomorrow, but we're celebrating tomorrow. It's this week. But also, I'm getting that breathalyzer removed from the car. No more blowing in that thing, that device. Oh, what a pain in the butt, but we got through it. I adjusted to it because I had to. That's life, making adjustments and dealing with past consequences that you had to deal with from the mistakes we made. Drinking and driving, I'm lucky I didn't take nobody's life along with my life. So I'm here for a reason. And that's what I see, all the signs why I'm here, what I'm meant to do, help the next person. And I love doing it. I do. I'm more concerned about others at times because I don't want to see them suffer. Because I'm in such a good spot myself that I'm able to do that. I wasn't before. So that's what we got going on. Also, we got going on Thursday nights, the C-Car Volunteer Recognition Dance. Woo-hoo. Get it going. Hey, get it going. All my C-Car family about to be recognized. I put in 700 and some change hours last year, volunteer as a recovery coach and as a facilitator, journaling with Joe, running all recovery meetings, telephone recovery support, which is crucial. That's the bread and butter, is calling another addict who you just don't know what state of mind they're in. And you can help save their lives right then and there when you need it. Many of calls that people are like, oh, I'm so thankful and grateful you called just now because I was stinking thinking. Ain't nothing like being there for somebody else. It really is fulfilling. And like, you know you genuinely help someone. Ain't nothing like it. And also, so that's the Presidential Service Award that they're giving out at the volunteer recognition. They have bronze, silver, gold. This year I'm getting gold. Last year I got silver because I was a little under 500. So this year we're over to 500. So congratulations to everyone getting recognized at CCAR this Thursday. Proud of all of y'all. All over from Torrington, Waterbury, New Haven. Shout out to Mr. Scully. You know, shout outs to everybody in all the various towns. You know, we do this together, you know. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Daryl G, my boy. We were actually in prison together at one point. That's how we met, and then we met again at CCAR. Talk about that, huh? My boy Daryl. That's my boy. Straight from the Philly. And hey, just grateful. You know, when you practice gratitude, life is freaking amazing. You gotta try it, honestly. Try it out for a week. Start with a week. And actually write down at the end of each day how your day went. And then try a week without it and see the difference and then go back to it. Play with it. I'm suggesting things. It works wonders for me. Ever since I started doing it, I never stopped because I saw the results. But you gotta stay persistent and consistent. That's how you're gonna find results. Persistency and consistency. Just keep doing your thing. What else we got going on? We got a couple more milestones going on this week. Sheesh. Wow. Got a few things at work that are going on. It's time to talk a little further on where I'm going in my operations position. You know, I've been doing my thing. That's an internal thing. I can't elaborate much on that. A little personal, but it's going well, going great actually. So I feel good inside about that. You know, every day I make a mistake, but I learn from it. And that's part of the growth process. So as I'm growing in recovery every day, growing in all my life aspects, the 8 dimensions of wellness we always talk about, you know, look it up, Google it, learn it, love it, because that's what the contributing thing of being a great member of society. It's the key of wellness. We need to be well. Hey, isn't that Walgreens slogan, wellness? I believe so. That ain't no coincidence. We talking about that. But let me get up in this store, get some paper to birthday paper to wrap up some presents. Yeah, we can buy some nice presents today. Because I put myself in the position with the work. Y'all can do the same thing. If you're struggling, reach out. I'll help you. My team will help you. We'll do this. First thing, closed mouths don't get fed. So let's go. Open up. Let's talk. You know, feel free. Send me a message. Go onto my website, bigjoerecovery.com. Hit it up. All right, y'all? Stay blessed. Stay up. Do the next best right thing. And just be the best version of yourself. Love y'all. Stay blessed.